Hi everyone, welcome to Modern Hmong Girl. It's a girl, Emmie.
And it's your girl, Lex.
So to get started, we're doing episode 31 today. And today's episode is 我选 They Experiences, part 2 of part 1 that Lex did.
Yes, finally, Emmie is joining us for our 我选 They. And y'all already know this phrase is too overused. And it's very... It's not even liked at all. I was going to say it's overhyped, but it's really not at all. And I don't think our generation really says it that much.
Yeah. I don't think so.
Yeah, and I love that. So snaps to us. So 我选 They literally means to have a long heart. And like the literal translation, but in Hmong it means to just be very patient. Like, oh my gosh, you guys. But it is like often praised as a sign of patience and inner strength. But we're going to explore the unspoken weight that it carries, like emotional labor, suppressed voices, and generational expectations. We also have some notes on the side that we're going off on as well, so don't mind if we keep looking on the side. But yeah, honestly, to me, what 我选 They means in the Hmong community is to remain oppressed as a Hmong woman, because this phrase is usually just used for Hmong women.
Yep. Yeah, I feel like it's the same for me as well. When someone says to like, oh, question, that makes me feel like, damn, I have to be someone that is patient, that is kind, always, because, that's what they see me as, or see Hmong woman as, so I definitely like it's a form of oppression that is not spoken about. But I feel like now with our generation, it's been talked about a lot more and dissected a lot more, and it's been, a lot of things that has happened and been on the news. So I feel like, yeah, it's been better that Hmong women are speaking up now, and I think that Hmong men also, I see a lot that are also standing by, Hmong women when things happen. So yeah, we are excited to dive into this topic.
Yes. So things that we have to 我选 They / our experiences growing up in a Hmong or as a Hmong girl and daughter. The first thing, and this is literally my pet peeve, is staying silent when elders criticize or shame you, even if it hurts out of respect.
Yep.
Like, you're telling me that if I say something, it means I'm talking back. Goodbye, good riddance. Oh my gosh. And I just remember like this memory I had with my mom, and she would just lecture me so much and just say the most hurtful things, and then like I would say something back, and I wasn't even talking back, but they think that you're talking back. And
just because you're replying.
Exactly.
Like,
just because you're responding. And obviously we're so scared of our parents that we don't say anything mean, right? We just like say something simple like, well, I didn't even do that.
Yeah.
And then they're like, oh, why are you speaking back? Or no, why are you talking back? Like, how dare you? You have the audacity. You're so disrespectful. Like, that's why you're this way. And they always say, oh, 老鼠陪鼠.
Yeah.
Oh, I hate that phrase so much, you guys. Oh, there's also another phrase I hate too. When my mom is like, eh, ก็要เหนียวแล้วกู要เหนียว.
Oh my god. Let me just beat the air right now.
Oh my god.
But I definitely can relate to that, because especially being me, like how I am now, like with nose piercings, with tattoos, all this stuff, I just always have to be like super like, don't say anything back, because it's so rude if I reply back, or I respond back, because I'm supposed to be the good Hmong daughter that doesn't say anything. You're conditioned to not say anything because you're Hmong and you're a daughter. So definitely relate to that. And especially I feel like with weight, it's like a hidden how do you say that, hidden, like, oh, you got so skinny, or oh,
Oh, like backhanded
compliments,
Oh,
but not really. But it's like, oh, you were so skinny back then. You were such a little.
Backhanded
You were
insults.
so yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Like when I was little, I was like a scrawny ass kid, you know. And when people see me now, they're like, oh wow, like you were little, you were so skinny. I never thought you would get this big. The fuck, like
Yeah.
okay, you know. I feel like there's just so many.
She said the fuck.
Okay, oops. But anyways, yeah, I just feel like there's just so many times when elders criticize you and stuff, but we're just told to stay silent because that's how we should be, and we shouldn't disrespect them because whatever they say is right, and what we say isn't right. So I feel like that's from like family and relatives and everything, but like with family in general, I had an experience with my mom. It was very bad. With like when I think you've heard my mom clothes situation. I don't think I've ever spoken about this, but I didn't cook likongyeo after New Year's, and she was like, "Why don't I ever know to pick up my stuff?" And like with the niñando como cook up, and boom, she just got mad at me, bruh. And you know what happened? You get your ass beat. I got my ass beat so bad. Just because I said I'll pick it up myself. Like what? I said I'll pick it up myself. Is that talking back? You know? But yeah, I just think so many things happen, and because we don't speak up for ourselves, because we have to ush and they, that it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And when you actually speak up for yourself, it's because you're talking back. It's because you're disrespectful. Yeah, and I think it happens every single day.
Yes, it really does. And honestly, like, we love our parents. We really do. And we're not talking bad about them. Like, yes, these are some bad experiences we had with them, but it's not to like shame them or to like make them look like the bad guy in any way. This is just us sharing our experiences. And
after what happened, my mama stopped. So don't worry, y'all. Like, she learned after that too. Like, damn, I should never do that again, you know?
Yeah.
So it's like, it's not to shame them. It's just telling our stories. And yeah, like Lex said, we love our parents. I love my parents. I love my mom and my dad.
Yeah. So. I love my parents so much. I moved out. So yeah, that made me love them more.
You don't know that you love them until you move out and you're like, damn, I used to come home to hot meals, but now it's cooking myself. You know?
Yeah.
It's like those little things. Yep. So we love our parents. So just experiences.
Yes. So the next one, oh my goodness, hiding all my negative feelings all the time, which is just suppressing all of the sadness, the anger, and that turns into resentment. Yep. And it bottles up so much. And we don't even know that we're bottling up our emotions at all, because it has begun when we were so little, you know, all of these feelings that we have to hide away from them. And finally, when we're, I guess, like teenagers coming to young adults there, we're finally realizing that, oh, we have more say and we have more power with what we can do. And then that's when we just kind of like blow up in front of our parents.
Crash out.
Yes, we're literally crashing out, but not in the way that like
kids nowadays do.
Yes. Yeah, but I'm just gonna say, I never crash out like that.
I feel like it's not really a crash out, but it's just say like
expressing.
You're expressing your hurt and your anger and resentment throughout all those years, and they say it's a crash out, you know. But really, you're just so hurt that you're just spilling out everything at that time, you know. So it's like things like that. But I think like hiding all the negative feelings when you're younger definitely affects how you are now, how you express yourself, you know?
Yes.
Because I still have a hard time, you know, expressing myself because I hide so much negative feelings. So I feel like, yes, how you grew up and things that happened back then really does affect you as a person now, as a young adult, as an adult.
Yeah. I agree. I also want to share that when I was younger, my mom used to always tell me to conceal my feelings and hide it behind a mask, because we just had to do it. You know, like we had to serve people. We had to put a smile on all the time because we always had to look like the good daughter, the good girl in the family.
Even you don't like it, you have to do it. Even if they make you uncomfortable, you can't show it.
Yes.
You know, things like that.
Oh my gosh. And I remember like I wanted to, listen to my mom and everything. I was still young. And so I listened to her and I concealed all of my negative feelings. And all of those negative feelings were pent up in me. And I remember after like every family event, I would always get upset. I'll always be like so upset. And I would misdirect my anger to my siblings, like mainly my sisters. And they would be like, oh, why are you like, I already know inside their head, they were probably like, oh, why are you such a bitch, and stuff like that. But honestly, like I did have a valid reason, but I just never expressed it until like, finally, I think sometime in high school, probably my junior or senior year, I was like, oh, I'm done. Like, I'm no longer going to hide the fact that I feel upset, angry, sad. I'm going to show it all. And I think I did a little too good of a job doing that because you guys, like, now I cannot hide my feelings. Like,
she can't even hide it on her face. It's like, it's there.
Like I've done it so much as like a child to like high school that I just can't have that fake feeling on my face anymore unless I'm acting. Okay, I'm a good actress, but yeah, no more hiding feelings. Gotta just show those negative feelings. And so like if you guys see that I have a bad feeling on my face, then yeah, I'm feeling like that. So
yeah, so I think relating onto that too, just like we said, when things happen or something makes us uncomfortable, we hold our tongue. We don't say anything, like a lot of situations back then, how like back then there's just a lot of older men that makes really awkward compliments. That's kind of like, you are a pedo,
like the pervs.
Yeah, like those pervs.
Oh God, I hate the pervs.
And like we just never knew as kids, but we knew it made us uncomfortable, but we didn't say anything because your mom or your elders would be like, oh, they're just being nice to you. Like, no, sis, they 60, I'm what, 12? And he said what?
Exactly.
It's like, okay, but I can't say anything because I'm supposed to be like that good daughter. So yes. Yeah.
Okay. I was just gonna say that this also relates to like competition within Hmong women.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Like, I just remembered that my uncles, they would used to like compliment my older cousin because she was at the time she was like 16, 17 and I was still like 12 or 14 or 12, 13 there. And then like they will always be like, hey, and stuff like that, and just like compliment her, and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's so weird.
Yeah, and then it makes like the other girl cousins feel like they kind of have to compete too. Low key, me too, because it's just like, oh, like, why is she getting so much attention? Like,
compliments, I'm getting nothing.
Yeah, but not that I wanted any from them, but then it's just like, oh, why is she getting so much attention? Like, this seems like it's positive attention. It's good attention that she's getting. And so now that I'm grown and I think about it, what happened, I'm like, that is not okay at all. It's not okay. It's so freaking gross. Yeah.
I think like we're just taught like any praise we get as like a young girl, it's good. Because it means like, oh, you're good. You're a good Hmong girl. You're so because you do this. You're so this and that, So I feel like we just think like, oh, it's just they're just nice,
Yes.
So we're just like, oh, they're just being nice. That's why even now when people like approach you and they do things and they say things, we're like, oh, they're just being nice. Like, no, they're not.
Exactly.
Like now we gotta relearn everything because as kids we weren't taught the right way, So yeah,
that's so freaking true. Yeah, no more being patient with that.
No
like
more.
I'm sorry, we're not going to be protecting family members that are pedos, pervs, anything. Goodbye to the weirdos forever.
Go back to the weirdos at the Hmong bars.
That the what?
At the Hmong bars. Aren't you a grandpa?
For real.
Excuse me.
Like, why is you here? You need to take your ass to White Dragon right now.
Not just the mall bars, everywhere though. Like
Yeah.
all the miga places and stuff too, you know.
Yeah.
But now we no longer holding our tongue. We are talking back if we don't like it.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why we on Hmong Tea. Y'all talking about us on Hmong Tea. Because that's the only place where y'all fake profiles. Anyways, next. This one relates so much. Not getting financial support when we don't listen. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I love my parents. I love my dad. I particularly am saying I love my dad because sometimes I feel like dads are the powerful figures in the Hmong family. Of course, men are the powerful figures in the Hmong community as well. And yeah, just from my experience, like sometimes, if I don't do something that they like or they want, then they take away something that they can do for me, which is financial support or like getting me a car or giving me like hospitality, anything like that, as like what a parent should provide for their child, right? But then they make it out as more as a
You have to
privilege. Yeah. Like they're like, oh, this is a privilege. Like they're like, oh, you're already a privilege being our kid. And so we could take that privilege away from you anytime, And so it's just like, it makes me on edge and it makes me like so transactional with my parents, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to like calculate this in my head, like how do I do this so they don't take that away from me. And honestly, I'm just saying, but really strict parents make sneaky children. Okay, like you guys, I shouldn't even be this smart, right? But they made us this smart. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I think like that financial aspect is really hard because it's just like threats to you, like if you don't do this then I won't give you this, and it just kind of sucks because I understand that you do want to live for your parents' expectations and wishes, and they want you to do things that they've never accomplished in their life too. But I think that it's really that generational barrier that we need to build a bridge on, because like they don't understand the events and situations that we go through, and so they think that they do understand it because they're our parents
and they've been through stuff and they're grown and we're still kids, we're still young.
In their eyes we'll always be their kids.
They're babies. I guess for me, like I don't think I really related to that, like the financial support, because I don't think my parents or my family, we didn't grow up with a lot of money, so whatever we had, we were happy with as a family. So I think I feel like financial support, that wasn't really anything that I feel like I had to work for. It was more of like I knew I had to work for things that I wanted, but I think for me specifically, I think it was like the envy and like I wish I got things that my brothers got easier, or because like they got things easier than me because I was a daughter and stuff. So I think that the difference with like when like getting things taken away, or like like what you said, compared to like compared to me, but I think it's still on the same wave,
Yeah, I think that like as Hmong daughters, we have to work like 10 times harder to
get something that we want.
And honestly, I'm just saying, but it makes us stronger.
It does.
Like it makes us smarter
because we never give up.
Yes,
we out here.
Challenges us.
Yes, it challenges us, and we take the challenge and we go a lot further.
Yeah, and the thing is that this challenge is not even a choice; it's a force.
Yes, we have to, no matter what. Yeah. There's no yes or no. It's just you gotta do it. Yeah,
exactly.
And then I would say like another one, is the endless chores. Like, hello, God, Lord, I've been cooking rice since I was 12. Not even the rice cooker way, okay? you know, more called mall,
The
rinse
manual
the manual way. You rinse the rice and then you put it on the chu and then you freaking put it on the stove and then go ta como no vo ta you know. I've been doing that since I was a little kid because all my sisters got married early.
Oh
So
my
I had to step
gosh.
it up and be the older sister. But yeah, it was just chores after chores. Before school, get up, make food, come back home, make food, make sure everyone's taken care of. And I'm like, damn, I'm out here like about to die. But I can't say nothing because if I do, I'm a bad daughter, you know? So
Yeah.
yeah.
Honestly, I could really vouch for Emmy. She is literally the best daughter. Okay, like, oh my gosh, I hear what she does for her parents. I can't even compare at all. Like, I love what she does, and her love language is cooking too. And so like
Yes.
she already loves making meals
Yeah.
for her family, which I love. But yeah, I do agree on all of that. The chores, oh my gosh. So we just had my grandma's hoopli
Hopefully,
like
right? I
what,
saw.
a weekend or two ago.
Yeah.
I woke up and I'm actually really proud of myself. Woke up at 4 a.m.
We
Okay, well
adults now.
4:30. Yes, 4:30 a.m. And I was ready to go help my mom, but actually it was storming so hard that morning that
Yeah,
my
it
mom was
was.
like, "Just come at 6 a.m." And so I was like, "All right, bet." But I couldn't even sleep anymore because I was like, "Bro, I'm already up," and I actually like mentally prepared myself for this day, and so I was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna stay up until it's time to go." And so went over there, and why was my brother still sleeping? And my dad.
They will have
And
the leisure of sleeping in.
yeah. And it was just me and my mom in the morning for like
Up
three,
early as hell,
2
right?
hours.
Make
Yeah.
it because the rice gotta be packed first. That's why I
Yes,
gotta be up early. The milk wake
exactly.
up later because they don't have to do anything. Well, they could be
Yeah.
up helping us right now making the rice. It would take us. It would be faster.
Yeah,
It won't
and
take
that
us as
damn
long.
the damn tent. Okay.
Yep.
I'm so tired of these damn tents. Hmong people in their tents. They love their tents. I swear. Oh my gosh.
Want to do things outside, but can't handle the heat. Like what?
For real.
God.
Yes. But I was like, where's my brother and
couldn't.
dad to like set up the damn tent? And so it's just like a lot going on. But then my brother woke up and then I told him to help out with the vegetables. And he was like, no, y'all got it. And I was like, okay. But okay, before that too, when my brother was still asleep, my mom was like, oh, I need more help. Like when are your sisters gonna get here? And I was like, well, just wake
Your
our brother
brother
up.
up.
Yeah.
Like-
And then she was like, it's okay. And then she just walked away. I was like, oh, but if I was still living there.
And then like and they're like, oh no, it's okay because he doesn't know how to do anything. I
Uh-huh.
wonder why he doesn't know how to do anything. Did you teach him anything? No, mom. Like
Yes.
I wonder why your son doesn't
Exactly.
pack his own lunch.
Yeah.
It's because you always pack it for him. You don't know how to cook. You don't know how to
Yes.
cook egg. Like, yeah, it's just crazy. Like
yeah.
all the like different expectations for Hmong daughters and Hmong sons.
Exactly.
But then I give them props for now to kill cow and gut the cow, all that
Yes.
stuff. Cause I don't think I could ever do that.
Yes.
You know?
I agree too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only good thing that they do. No offense. But I'm not gonna lie, I do see like some Hmong men washing dishes.
Oh no, they're
now.
helping a lot.
Yeah.
Like helping a lot more
yes,
now.
like our generation.
Yeah.
Like
My
the
brothers be cooking.
millennials. Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
Yeah.
Millennials, and depending on family too.
Yes. Yeah. Y'all will never catch like my uncles or my dad washing the dishes though.
You catch my dad washing dishes. I'm like, Dad, can you go wash that?
So cute.
I love my dad.
Yeah. But then my other uncles, they will wash the dishes.
Yeah.
But the traditional ones, you will never
Yeah,
catch them.
but we're glad it's changing. You know,
Yes.
it's slowly changing, slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, and what's next? Dating.
Oh God. Dating. God.
Oh God, because like,
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Okay. I could start.
Yeah, you can start. I don't really have anything dating. I never really dated outside the race. I did, but my parents didn't know.
Yeah.
So,
Or maybe like we could also talk about the structure of like
Oh,
wanting
yeah,
to
yeah.
date Hmong only and stuff like
Yeah.
that. But yeah, I think like for dating we always have to be in our ethnicity and our not even in our race. Okay, our race is Asian. Our ethnicity is Hmong. We have to stay within our ethnic group. And
wait, hold on. Let's say one thing that's really funny. But we have to stay within our ethnic group because you never know. What if Mika Mukandao, Mika Orongo? But damn, do you see all these Hmong women beaters? You know, it's just like
exactly. And the difference, okay? The difference is that one will go to jail and one will be kept a secret.
Yes, because we gotta Oshente because he's Hmong.
Yes.
But if he's Mika, call the cops.
Exactly. Yup.
Yeah.
Even though there's no Jaimoa to be bong. Like, what the heck? Who is he anyway? Like, he works at a factory. Gosh. I do not care. Like, come on. We gotta really say these things because we cannot keep enabling, you know, these situations and events to happen over and over. Yeah, but no being patient with those kind of things. No tolerance at all
Oshende
whatsoever.
at all.
Yeah, but dating outside your race, I think you have to be really patient for that. I did date outside my race before, and I thought like it would be, you know, a good thing by talking to my father first. My mom is like really cool. She doesn't really care about it. Even though ideally she would want me to be with a Hmong man, but she's like, you know, what can I do?
Whoever loves you.
Yeah, exactly. My father, on the other hand, he's a different story because he's very traditional. But, you know, I wanted to be respectful and ask for his permission. But he said that we could only be friends, and obviously we were not only friends. And then, boom, you know, just a lot of stuff happened, and I was like, okay, I will never, you know, date outside my ethnicity again, but still continue dating. But I think you just have to be really patient in dating if you want to date outside of your ethnicity. And it's not necessarily a choice how you meet people either, you know, because like it's not like I wake up and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna meet a white guy today, you know, or I'm gonna meet a black guy or a Mexican guy. Like I don't wake up and choose, you know. And so it's just like, oh, like this person just happened to be in my life and it just happened to happen. But I think with that patience aspect, like if you know that your parents are very traditional, you honestly will have to be really low key about it, like secretive about it if you know that they're gonna crash out. But if they are understanding, then you know, yeah. But it's a lot of patience to go through like a relationship like that.
And I think just relationship in general too, like there's such double standards, you know. Like your son can come home and bring his girlfriend. They could be in the room and doors closed. But if your daughter comes home, y'all better stay in the living room or you're gonna get married to him right now, right? Like at the second, you know. It's a lot of double standards. So it's just a lot of I think patience. But you know, this is not Oshente, okay? But yeah, I think it's just a lot of patience too, because you are their baby girl, and like, you know, they want what's best for you, but they don't know what's best for you, you know, because you're you. So really you just have to create the boundaries and like stand up to them and let them know, like, I know what's best for me, you know. Yeah, so I think dating now has gotten a lot better, you know. A lot of our Hmong women are definitely dating outside of our ethnicity, which I love, you know, as long as they're happy. And I love that now more of our Hmong parents and elders are more accepting of it.
Yes.
Because you see these white men that I see on Facebook, they be talking Hmong even better than the Hmong, like the regular Hmong people.
Yes.
I'd be shook, you know? Like you could actually have a whole conversation with my parents when my Hmong boyfriend can't even talk to them. Like, you know, it's like, what?
So true.
Yeah, so I just feel like growing up and being taught to Oshente, it makes us people pleasers, you know.
Yes,
with how you always want to do things that are good for people. You always want to do things that would please people and do what they like and what they want, even though we don't like it, you know. And I think it takes a lot for us to grow out of it, because, you know, like we talked about, like you're a people pleaser, you know, and that stems from a lot from childhood and things you grew up doing. So
Absolutely, y'all. If you are going to continue to be patient, enable people to walk over you, you are just enabling yourself to become a people pleaser.
Yeah.
And honestly, it's really hard to break that cycle.
It is.
Even like we are still trying to break out of
Yeah.
it. Like, I think that we have definitely gotten a lot better with our boundaries and saying no and everything like that. But still, like, inside of us, we're always like
We
do
feel
wanna help
bad, you know. It's like,
Yeah. Like, we're such empaths, and we don't want to be such empaths. Like, we just want to be empath, and that's it. We don't want to be empath. But yeah, I think like being patient, it definitely is a good trait to have, but only to a certain extent. Like, you
Yes.
don't want it.
you don't want to be patient to a point where people walk all over you. But you can be
Yes.
patient enough. Yeah.
Yes, because patience is a virtue, and it
Yes.
should just stay a virtue. It
Yes.
shouldn't stay as a pushover or
Yes.
anything undesirable quality. So it is a good quality ultimately, but you know, in this aspect, we
And
are
circumstances.
not,
Yes.
not having.
Yep.
And so,
How do we heal from this? How do we grow out of this? I feel like there's a lot of things you could do, and it really depends on the individual and what they'd like to do. But I guess some things for us is getting out of that environment. It's something I haven't done, and I don't think I could ever do. But, you know, Bessie Lex here did it perfectly. So
yeah, y'all. Honestly, like if it does permit you to leave, you know,
Yes.
you can definitely leave.
Yep.
And I chose to leave. Honestly, I think that because I am the oldest in my family too, and I did depend on my younger siblings to be there for my parents and my grandparents too. And so I knew that my elders were not going to be left alone. And so I'm like, okay, you know, I'm going to go, but you guys have fun. And I always like go back to that TikTok where it shows like, oh, when your oldest sibling leaves and then like all of your younger siblings are still behind. And like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I saw that, and it made me feel so sad. And I never put myself in that perspective of my siblings before until I saw that video. And I was like, damn, my siblings probably like just watched me leave, and they were like, oh, damn, she left, she's out. So now we got to deal with all of this. And yeah, they did have to deal with all of that. And I remember them, like, they would just text me and, like, tell me, call me, like, oh, this is happening, da-da-da, like, we're so tired of it, da-da-da. And I'll just be like, oh, my God, I'm happy I'm out. But damn, my siblings got to deal with it. Yeah, so I'm like, I'm sorry, but, you know, it's your guys' turn.
I'm out.
Yeah.
You deal with it.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that, you know, if you definitely need that space away from that negative environment, you definitely need to find a solution to
Yes.
get out. And if it's not permanently, maybe just temporarily, you
Yep.
know, get a clear headspace and then just come back and deal with it again, but in a better way. Yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like also journaling. We always say, you know, journaling helps a lot. I think like an example of mine recently was I think it's had this really, really bad day with my mom. She got home and she was just crashing out, girl. And then I was just like, I am not taking this negative energy, because I was just like so fed up with always having to take in people's negative energy when I was having a good ass day, you know. So what I did was just walk out the house. I drove down the street, went to the little park, and I just journaled. I sat down and I was like, my mom got mad again, you know. It's like you just kind of journal what you feel. Like, you can't say it to anyone, so you say it to a piece of paper. You write it down to a piece of paper, and then you just feel better. I really like it. Just helps so much when you journal and you're just around like nature as well. You're around nature. You're just like looking at the pond, the lake, the ducks, and the bees, and your mind is just there, and you're just very relaxed, and you just write out what you feel. Like, it really helps. It really helps you heal, you know? Yeah.
Absolutely agree. Journaling is one of the things that we overlook a lot because we don't even know that it's there, you know, because it's just like a given. But until you do it, you're actually like, oh, I feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even if you don't want to journal, take out your notes app. Just type.
Oh, yeah. I have so many things on my notes app.
Yeah, literally. Just type it all out. If you don't even want to put words down, I don't know, maybe paint, maybe draw.
Freaking, you're mad, just scribble everywhere on a notebook. Like, that helps, you know? Just don't go punch a wall. Like,
yeah, don't do that. Yeah, scream in a pillow.
Yeah, scream in a
helps.
pillow. I do that. Because, you know, when you keep in your feelings so much and you crash out, or when everything's just crashing down on you and you're just like, oh my God, I can't hold it anymore, get a pillow and just scream into it. It helps.
Yes.
Because no one can hear you.
Yep.
I think.
So true.
I think.
Okay. Another thing is talking to your siblings or your friends or someone that you can relate to or that you think that can help understand.
Or us.
Yes. Or us. DM us.
Yes.
And I think this is extremely
important.
Yes, extremely important. And the reason being is because you are sharing your experience, and it's also very like, this is your feelings. It's very confidential, you know. It makes you very vulnerable because these feelings, they are so like
fragile.
Yes, they are fragile. And that's why, you know, when you talk to your siblings or friends, talk to someone who you really trust. Because, like, example, if you just talk to, okay, like, example for me, I love my grandma, right? But she doesn't understand my feelings. If I talk to her, she will overlook my feelings so fast. She will invalidate me. She'll be like, why are you feeling like that?
Like, you know, it's all like, oh, yeah.
Yes.
Like, you know.
Yeah, like, I just want you to listen and, like, understand me. But you're listening and you're freaking lecturing me again. Like, oh my God, you know, like, still love you, but like, girl. And so, yeah, definitely confiding into someone that can understand you and be there for you is very important.
Yes. And then another one would be affirmations, which I think is so helpful when you just stare yourself in the mirror and like just say, like, you got this, you know, like, I know it's been a hard day, but, you know, you did amazing, and you made it through the day already. We're already at the end of the day, you know. And I think it's just so helpful because you just instantly feel better, because sometimes good words, nice words are all you need to hear to really have a better day. And if you didn't know, Madam Homegirls do affirmations every Monday. So if you ever need affirmations, you know, just come to our page and look at our affirmations on Mondays.
Yes.
To start off your week.
Yes. All right. So to wrap this episode up, we just wanted to let you guys know that this isn't for pity or for blame, but to acknowledge all the things that Hmong women go through that are still living within us. And, you know, Washinde, it is a virtue, but as many Hmong women and girls, it's a quiet survived strategy. And so, yeah, just letting you guys know that these experiences are to be shared to y'all so you guys can understand, resonate, and really feel that we are here for you and we feel what you feel as well.
Yeah, so just to go off what Lex said too, we are here for you, okay? Like, 100%. So really send us DMs if you need to, because we understand, you know, we've been through it and we're still going through it together, right? So always, like, we're here for you. Don't hesitate to reach out to us if you need anybody to talk to, because I'm even happier if you just reach out and have someone to talk to know that if letting this one word out makes you stay, then we're so happy, you know. Like, please reach out to us if you need anyone to talk to.
Yes.
So please let us know what you had to do to Ocean Day in the comments. If not, just send us a DM, submit a story or a question about this, because we're always so happy to answer your questions and reply to any stories that you have to share. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in for our episode 31. It was a good episode. And
yes. And this is a pretty long episode.
I
We haven't
know.
done one in quite a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, we always love talking about these kind of topics. And so, yeah, whenever we do, I feel like it brings all of us closer.
It does. I already feel closer to Lex, and I'm so close to her.
Yes. It's like we're already this close, but we're even closer. Now.
Yes. So thank you so much for listening to our episode 31. Don't forget to check us out on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Modern Hmong Girl. And if you didn't know, just a reminder that our mini episodes our mini shows, not episodes, our mini shows, and these diaries and Rich Girl Energy will be on a pause as we take this time to really focus on Madam Homegirl, to really strengthen our base, Madam Homegirl, and to really grow more, because we want this platform to grow out more and reach out to other people that could relate to us. So yeah, a reminder, our mini shows will be on pause.
Yes. And I also want to add, make sure you guys rate our show if you are on Spotify.
Yes.
Like on YouTube, follow, and subscribe.
Yes. Thank you so much for tuning in again,
Yes.
and we will
See you soon, girlies.